Hello, everyone. You have seen so many videos stating that using AI, you can create dashboards, you can create impressive dashboards, rather. And frankly speaking, AI dashboards look impressive. That's for sure. They update in real time, they generate insights automatically, and even suggest actions. But here's the uncomfortable truth which we have to accept most AI dashboards will fail in real business. And not because AI is bad, but because business uses it in a wrong way. In today's video, we will see the reasons behind it and how we can correct all those things. So, those things is something which we will discuss. So, please stay tuned. Okay. So, now let's start with the what kind of promise the AI dashboards ideally gives. AI dashboard promise majorly three big things. First, it will provide a faster insights. Second, less manual analysis would definitely be required. Third, it will give you a smarter decisions. Correct. So on paper, ideally, this particular framework or promises looks perfect. That's the reason that company rushes to implement AI dashboard, and the leadership stop using them within a month. Do you know why? Because if they see so much or so many views and all those things, leader has only one question: what should we do with this thing? And there's no action driven by those dashboards. So what happens? Why all those things are there? We will see it through few of the reasons which are jotted in upcoming slides. First reason is that there is no clear business question. AI dashboard fails first at the most basic level, ideally. There is no clear business questions, right? Instead of asking why are profit declining, company asks what data can we show? AI cannot fix unclear thinking. It's very difficult for them to understand, correct? So it's very much required that you should have the proper question around it. If the question is wrong, even the smarter AI will not able to give you a useful answer, correct? So that's the challenge. Now, let's take an example from actual business. I have seen so many AI dashboards showing close to 50 KPIs at once, like sales, margin, traffic, engagements, all under one roof. All definitely are auto-generated, correct? Now, leaderships, once they look at all those things, they will look at it and ask only one question. So, what should we do with that? And the dashboard has no answer to it. That's the biggest challenge what we see. Correct? Now, what are the other reasons behind it? So the second reason is majorly that it optimizes metrics and not decisions. Correct? AI optimizes numbers, not trade-offs. AI is excellent at optimizing metrics, that's for sure. But business doesn't run on metric. They run on trade-offs. Like higher revenue may mean lower margin. Lower cost may mean worse customer experiences. Correct? AI doesn't understand business tensions. However, a human or a leader definitely understand that. So that is very much critical component. Now the next part, that AI definitely lack business context. AI doesn't know the internal politics within the company or around the environment. What's the market pressure? What is the regulatory risk associated to that? And what are the strategic priorities? It only sees pattern, not consequences. That's why building or trusting AI dashboard blindly is very, very dangerous for the business performance. Now, what happens? There are other reasons like w- what AI does, it creates one dashboard for everyone. That's the biggest mistake what AI does. They shows the same view to everyone, like a CEO or a sell side or an analyst. They will see the same view. Ideally, they need completely different answers, or the questions would be different for all those three different personas. So you have to tackle accordingly to have a proper dashboard around it. Correct? AI fails here only when they don't adapt to the decision level, they don't work according to the persona. So that's the biggest challenge. What's the hidden risk? That the illusion of intelligence. It's the fact which is idly revolving all of us, around all of us, sorry. The biggest danger of AI dashboard right now is not wrong data. It's a false confidence, I would say. When something looks intelligent, and it's a human tendency that people stop questioning it. We, by default, we try to feel that it's intelligent, so definitely everything is might be correct. So that's the false assumption which we keep, and we sometimes get into a trap. So now let's see that when AI dashboard actually can work properly. See, AI will work only when the business question is clear. First of all, what you are trying to solve through those dashboards or through those analysis. If that is clear, that's the first and foremost thing. Then human defines the success. Okay. And AI should only be used for support and not for making any decisions. It's only a support mechanism. If you use AI according to it, it should be sufficient enough for providing a full fledged dashboard or full fledged analysis. So I would say think of AI as a very fast analyst. Think that it's a very fast analyst. It's not a business leader. Business leader or person intervention is very much required, which should be part of that. Now, here is the four-step business first framework, which I have discussed in detail in my previous videos. Do look into those. But here it's like I will just quickly touch point on those. Like before building any dashboards, or rather to be specific, AI dashboard, ask few questions like what decision are we trying to make? What metrics actually influence that decision? Correct. What context must be added? And finally, what action will change if the number moves? This four-step loop diagram will keep on rotating till the time you are not providing a very concrete solution to the business problems. Now, if I have to ask you for a final take or takeaway from this particular video, I would say AI dashboard doesn't do not fail rather because AI is weak. It fails because business avoid thinking. So what happens? The real competitive advantage is not only to have a better AI. The biggest advantage would be to have a better question. If those questions are clear in your mind, it would be something which you can leverage to fine tune the analysis, and it would be used by the management, by the leadership, or by anyone who is supposed to use those data. So, with this, I would try to thank you all because it means a lot. You have been listening to me, and I hope I was able to give you a motivation that how you should think like a business leader, just not like a tool user. So use this framework. There are other frameworks in my previous videos which I have discussed in detail how you should be questioning your leaders or how you should be creating a problem statement, how you should be solving a problem statement. All those things are already discussed in my previous videos. Do have a look to those. And thank you so much again for being with me till the end. And do subscribe to this channel so that you get latest update regarding all those analytical mindset thinking. Thank you so much.